Sami Al-Sheikh is an engineer in residence at Texas State and a programmer for Meta, the parent company of Facebook. The class that Al-Sheikh teaches will help students land entry-level jobs in computing.
This is a program basically sponsored by Meta, where they kind of fully cover the expenses for an engineer who has industry insights and industry experience to come into the classroom and actually own and teach the curriculum for a course. So the idea is that we come in to teach key classes, and one of those key classes is the algorithms class I'm teaching, so that we can, where relevant, tie the curriculum to what students will see in industry, and maybe even add to the curriculum for things that might not normally be covered.
Some students say the class is like no other at Texas State.
I had heard from students that it was like a good course to take to prepare for like starting your career, and that Sami overall was just like a really good teacher for that class. And I knew it was a rigorous course, so I knew I wanted a good teacher who was like thoughtful and actually cared about his students. So that was why I took the class.
Al-Sheikh's class is available only to those who have taken the necessary prerequisites. For Bobcat Update, I'm Riley Griffin. Texas A&M's student-run newspaper, The Battalion, will no longer be printed by order of the university president, Catherine Banks. The publication will continue, but it will be online only, effective immediately. El Ganji, a public relations assistant at the University Star, says the Battalion staff was given almost no warning from the school's administration that the print edition would cease.
No one, either on the student staff or the faculty and the university staff that oversees the newspaper, were in the room when that decision was made.
This gives other student-run newspapers like the University Star a sense of dread at the possibility that this could happen in their own backyard. The Star's staff says that it would fiercely resist dropping its print edition.
We're not going to go down easy.
There is no current public discussion about the University Star being moved completely online, and the staff is hopeful that it stays that way. For Bobcat Update, I'm Riley Griffin.
Billboards are going up in the San Marcos and Luling areas to bring awareness to a missing persons case involving a Texas State student named Jason Landry. Landry went missing in December 2020, and recently his family partnered with Bring Them Home Texas, which is an organization focused on reuniting missing children with their loved ones. Some of the billboards are located in Kyle, Sherrill, Converse, and McAllen. If you have any information regarding the case, please call 512-936-0742.
Dr. Andrea Benzotti, a physics professor at Texas State, is on a waiting list for the James Webb Space Telescope. The telescope has been nearly 40 years in the making. Dr. Benzotti submitted a research proposal, which was one of only 200 accepted.
James Webb is doing so well right now that the expected life of the mission is between 10 and 20 years.
Dr. Benzotti and his team will study small clusters of planets to see what they are made of and to explore whether life can exist there.
So this is really the specific story of my program, to use water to trace how much mass is available to form planets, and in particular to trace rocky planets in the inner disk.
Dr. Benzotti's research proposal is still on a waiting list, so it will be several months before he's given a chance to use the Webb telescope. For Bobcat Update, I'm Riley Griffin.